What's up YouTube, AK Aquatics here. Just doing another update on the 125. There's been a few changes here lately. Took that Fluval 406 out of commission on this tank and picked up another Sun 304B. It's just having a lot of problems with that Fluval. It's constantly blowing air bubbles, and it's already broken impeller, leaky. It's a pain to get restarted. The primer's broke on it. I mean, it's just a poor design and a filter all around, really. But yeah, I've had nothing but good luck with these Sun filters, so, and for the money, you just can't beat it. They're just far superior of a filter, from holding more media to a built-in UV sterilizer to just functionality and ease of use. They're just far superior. Wish I would have never bought that Fluval, but lesson learned at this point. But yeah, the tank, I've got rid of a couple of my bottom feeders. I had two of those big Sundanus lace catfish, and I also got rid of a couple of those leopard plecos that I had. But I picked up these two Pictus catfish. You can see one back there. They're doing good. They're just a bit smaller and just a better looking fish. I didn't really like what those lace catfish turned out to look as adults. I don't like the look of them. But anyhow, yeah, I just did a rescape again. The dragon blood and the red shoulder were fighting it out there for quite a while, and finally got them both calmed down and settled in. The red shoulder pretty much just stays on the left side of the tank, and then the dragon blood, he's the boss of the tank, but his little areas over there on the right side, he's pretty much staked claim to. But a few of these fish have gotten some pretty good color since the last video. This Red Empress especially is really starting to put on some color. His face is fully blue now, and his fins, anal fin and dorsal, is really getting a lot of red in it. It's starting to come in the shoulder of his body too, the red coloration that he'll get as an adult, but he's still only 4 inches long, so it's got a way to go, but he's definitely looking better. Also, this blue orchid peacock, he's got his full blaze going now, and his face is blued up quite a bit. Real aggressive little guy for how small he is. He's only 3 inches, and he punks out a lot of these bigger fish in here. The Lethrinops intermedius, he's starting to get some coloration in his dorsal and anal fins that he didn't really have since last video. There's the bristlenose hanging out of the rock there. I don't see him very often. But yeah, the tangerine tiger's starting to color up too now. He's getting some yellow on his side, and then his face is blue, obviously. But he's been getting picked on quite a bit. He's probably about a 4-inch fish, but this and Dewey Firehap over here just pretty much bosses him around and chases him around the tank quite a bit. But yeah, they're all growing and doing good. The Taiwan Reef has really gotten some good coloration on him lately. He's put on a little bit of size. He's probably about 4.5 inches. Pretty mellow fish, really doesn't mess with anybody in here. The Bucanota's growing quite a bit. He's probably about 5.5 now. He really colors up right before it's time to eat for some reason, and when he eats. There's quite a few in here that do that, actually. The Rhodesia is putting on some size. He's probably about getting real close to 4 now, 3.5 anyway. A lot more girth to his body now. Really waiting on this Malawi thick lips to get some color. He's getting some in his dorsal fin, and his fin shape has changed quite a bit. He's really got the pointy dorsal now at the back, and his anal fin. Got quite a few egg spots you can see there, but still no blue in the face. It's just a really good looking species once they start taking on their adult coloration. But other than that, everything's pretty much the same. The background has changed quite a bit in its appearance. It's going through that diatom algae phase that pretty much anything new that you add to an aquarium goes through. But that's starting to fade now. The fish have actually been eating off of it quite a bit, which is kind of cool, but hoping that it'll take on a little bit of a different coloration, or at least die off some of that brown, but it still looks pretty nice. The aquaponics setup has been growing like crazy. This light, I changed the position of it to directly above, and it's really drawn some height out of the plants. Before they were just reaching across to the right, kind of reaching towards the light. The plant was actually planted all the way to the far left of the aquaponics bin that everything's growing in, but it's kind of migrated its way all the way across the box. So I put the light up above it now, and it's been doing really well. But yeah, it's been nice to have a good functional filter in place of that Flue Ball 406 on here. It's putting out about 2,500 gallons per hour of total filtration on this tank now, along with the aquaponics setup, so it's definitely overkilling it. But the tank looks like this every day. I mean, even 2 weeks into a water change, it's still flawless clarity, so I'm really happy with the setup. And the fish, I mean, I'm sure they're quite pleased with the water conditions that they're living in, so it's paying off for me and them, really. But yeah, typically I don't really like this much decorations in the tank, but it seems to be the solution for these guys to have enough territories to where they're not wanting to fight each other all the time. It's been pretty peaceful lately. This red shoulder just kind of chills out over here now. I think he finally learned to stay away from that dragon blood or he's going to get beat up. But anyway, just a quick update of the tank. Thanks again for watching. See you next time.